What is your dream for today's world? My dream for today's world is for racism and violence to go away. School teaches you a lesson and then gives you a test. Life gives you a test that teaches you a lesson. Should we be better as students of school or students of life? Life has shown me that racism is still alive. Some argue that it has never gone away. Life doesn't teach anyone to be racist. I think parents do, from the movies to the sports. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for the equal rights, the right to vote, and to integrate the school systems. But if you look around, the schools are still very segregated. In my neighborhood, the majority of the people that I see are Black and Latino. We all live in the same neighborhoods, eat the same kinds of foods, listen to the same kinds of music. Why don't we all live in the same kinds of neighborhoods and get to know one another? I stayed in northern New Jersey for a few weeks this summer. I was amazed to see that the town was so diverse. Everyone played together at the summer camps, and whenever we went to the movies or to do fun things, I would see a group of kids playing together in diverse groups. I have yet to see that in Texas. There are parts of Texas that I have been told that Blacks shouldn't go after dark. Vidor. Texas was once known on the news for being the most racist city in the state of Texas. My mom told me that when my grandfather used to drive through the town, he would make sure the tank was full of gas so he didn't have to stop. He even said that people would write and post signs saying, "No Blacks after dark." This is something out of the 1950s and when Martin Luther King sacrificed so much to change. I can't understand why, but then again, I look at the President of the United States today, Donald Trump, one of the most, if not the most, interesting presidents in the history of the office. In the past couple of years, many public and private statements have been caused with race relations to rise to the forefront and throughout worldwide. I watched the news the other day, and the report showed us going into Puerto Rico, throwing items to people who were impacted by a record-breaking storm. It should be unacceptable to treat anyone like that. We live in a country where many of the major contributions were made by the Africans, the Chinese, and the Latinos, just to name a few. Americans should respect and value all people, all cultures, and all races. This surely cannot happen in the path in which we are going, especially if we decide to ban Pacific people from our country by building a wall. Walls divide and separate. Walls do not bring people together. I know I have a little cousin, and I fear the things he will go through when he gets older. He can't even walk or talk yet, but violence is just a part of the American culture. From the movies to the entertainment, violence is just as American as apple pie. We're supposed to learn from the past, but we keep on repeating it. I would like to find another way. Will you help me? Please? Thank you.